Hello and welcome back to my forever project. What I'm going to do is I'll do an unboxing of this Clash of Spears Roman box set. The figures are all Victrix, and actual Clash of Spears is published by Fighting Hedgehog. So here's the box. I showed it before, but just for those who haven't seen it before, I turn it over. You can see all the units, well, painted up on the back. Unfortunately they don't come like that, of course, you've got to do that yourself. But all the units are there. So you've got a nice little force, which is plenty enough figures for the Clash of Spears rule set. Right, so if we just take that off, there's some tape there, so I'll just cut through that tape where it's sealed. That should do it. Put the top back on, because you know what'll happen. I'm carving to my finger. So let's see what's in this box. Right. Right, the box is now empty. Let's start with the subsidiary stuff. Right, so we've got, I didn't know these were in there, we've got some MDF bases. They look like they're cut, so the size of them I assume they're for the cavalry, the horses. So there's 6 of them. We've also got a block. Oh yeah, look how easy these are coming out. Which is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 45. I would say they're about an inch square. Roughly an inch square. Oh, very nice. Let me see clear on that side. So you get them, so you get one of each of them. Then we get some cards. These are the unit cards for Clash of Spears. So if I lay them out, very, is it more than one or stuck together? Oh yeah, stuck together, that's why. Let's get them out. And then we'll move along them one by one. Right, that's them all out. Right, let's have a close look at these, starting at this end. Right, extraordinary rare Roman Republic. So gives you traits, equipment and options. These are the stats for fighting in the game. I think the 23 is the unit cost, and on the back it tells you what each of those what each of those things actually means. So that's that one. Let's move on to the Hastati. Again, the same type of thing. Gives you all the stats. It shows you some nice painted models as well. So we've got now the Velite, the Roman skirmishers. The heavy boys at the back of the formation, or in the centre of the formation, the Principe. And then the older, more experienced, steadfast troops, Triarii, or Triari, I'm not sure, Triarii. After them, we have got allies, is it? Sunlight allies, yes, Sunlight allies. They've shown 3 of their warriors. And finally, Echoes Alley, which is apparently a rare, but it's basically Roman cavalry. So it'll come out a bit now. So that's the card. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good quality, nice thick cards. Good stuff there. They've got a nice sheen on them as well. The glossy. You wouldn't have to sleeve these. I think they'd be well protected as they are, with all the information on the back and the unit information on the front. I don't think you'd need to sleeve them. I think it'd be fine. So interesting to see the stats for the different units and the bonus of getting these bases, which I really didn't know was in the box. Now, coming back to the main bag of stuff, now on top is what's obviously full of horses. Yeah, lots of ones. Zoom in a bit so you can see them. Let's turn the outer body face up. So you've got 2 sides. One side's got the head, so it's basically just a 2-piece, but there is, as we can see, the saddles which will need to be placed on. Right, 1, 2, 3, yeah, all four. I was wondering if there was maybe some built-in saddles, but no. So a saddle has to be placed on as well once you've affixed the horses together. Turn them over just to show the inside where they go. So yeah, that's going to be easy to do. There's not a lot of work there for the horses. Right, let's come back out a bit. Let's put that sprue to one side. We've got another smallish sprue, which I'm assuming this is a command sprue. It looks like it. Got standards and things on there. So we start off at the top, and we've got a selection of shields. We've got the large Spartan Athenian type shield there, and a couple of the thinner shields here, the rectangular ones, and finally a much broader one there. I don't know the correct names. Scutum, I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. So we've got hands holding a javelin there, some more javelins, some helms for the helmets on the heads. Calm down a bit. This figure here, he is. Can I get it a bit closer? Yeah, some nice armour on there. Lots of folds, wrinkles in his tunic skirt thing. He has again arms for deciding what he wants to do. Next to him, we've got another guy, slightly different, more pectoral armour, with showing showing what my body looks like. I wish. So we've got 2 different types of armour there, and again hand options. We've got a trumpet, some description there to make one as a musician. There's the standard for the Legion. Let's turn these 2 guys round. Again, this guy's got like armour what you put on over the shoulders. It's like a front and back piece with 3 circular discs on, and this is again something that looks as if it's put on over the shoulder, but I might be wrong. Let's turn them round. Yeah, you can see the straps over the shoulders, So it's definitely something what goes on top. And I think, yes, he has got the straps as well, so it's something what's put on top. They have got the swords already moulded onto the bodies on these figures. And again, a selection of javelins there. And across here, we've seen the trumpet, haven't we? And then it's the backs of the shields. And down here, again, javelins there. That bottom hand's holding on to a couple. And then some other hands, just clenched fists, and a couple of plumes, decorations for the tops of the heads. Oh, I didn't show the heads, did I? That lad. Let's have a look. Right. It's interesting. Some interesting looking heads there. 3 plumes, 2 spaced out plumes. I don't know what the hell they are. The wings, I'm not sure what he's got on his helmet. Wings or something. And of course, the plumes. So a nice selection, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 6 heads there. Various plumes and only 4 bodies. So, and of course you could mix and match with heads from the rest of the pack, to be honest. Right, what we've got here. We've got another command that looks to be exactly the same, so we won't bother with that one. It's the same as the other one. So we've got 2 of them. We got here. Right. This looks like another part of a. How do I just put them on the table instead of messing about? Let's start at the top right corner. So we've got a couple of shields. We've got some emblems which go on top of the Legion standard. So we've got a boar, a horse, a pig, and I can't quite make out what that other one is. I think it might be a wolf, I'm not sure. And then as we move along, more heads, and another arm with that's what looks bigger than that looks more like a spear than a javelin. And at the end, yeah, we've got different arms holding spears and throwing javelins, etc. There we've got a wolf skin to go on the back, and the head. There's a head there that's turning around slightly. What's that look like? A head there with the ornate dress on the top. 2 figures. Well, it's not hard to work out which of these 2 figures is going to get the bear skin down his back, is it? Our Velite there, or it maybe is a standard bearer on the right, and another commander type figure on the left. Well, we've got 2 more wolf heads, clad heads, and down there with all those feathers that are sticking out at a right angle denotes this guy as a head honcho. He's one of the bosses, one of the big boys. Going across, some more are they arms or the legs? Oh, the legs, spare legs, I think. Because the greaves, they only had a greave on the leg facing the enemy, and I think if you want to make a musician out of one of the ones that's only got 1 greave, you cut the offending leg off and replace it with with the leg with the greave, because musicians didn't carry, and standard bearers didn't carry shields, they got that little bit of extra protection. I think I'd sooner have had a shield than a lump of metal stuck on my shin, but there you go. And the backs and another shield there. Come down, we've got some hands holding swords, obviously more for the command. Again, we've got 2 more bodies. This one, yeah, we've seen them, haven't we? Yeah, same thing. And when we turn it around, it's pretty much the same the other way up, except these figures are more in no armour. I imagine these are going to be velites. I'm going to dress them as velites again. More wolf pelts for the back. So there's one of them. Oh, what I did miss was I just noticed the instrument there at the top. Your typical Roman horn thing. Again, I don't know the real name. Terrible, isn't it? So we've got that. And then there's another one which is again identical, same as I've just shown you. Yeah, Roman command and velites. Tells you on the sprue. No, doesn't mean not to look at it. Yeah, does this tell me what this is then? This is the Republican Roman Cavalry. I should have known that by the poses, shouldn't I? Right, so we've got a selection of heads, 6 there, and another 5 there. Oh no, 6, because there's one there with a plume. So 6 heads, 12 heads, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies. So you've got plenty of options there. So we've got javelins, various types of swords, and that looks a nasty blade there on the right. More not javelins there, they're more like a lance, aren't they? It's more like a spear, not a big full-blown spear, but certainly more than a javelin, a lance. Then we've got a standard there for the cavalry, more hands holding various weapons, more shield options, 3 cloaks. You're going to have to be careful with them, because obviously if you want to put them on, they want to be on the model before you stick the head on, although this one at the left here looks as if it's got an open front to the neck there. And now at the bottom we've got some bodies. Let's have a look at these. So you've got the legs and the torso, armoured. There's another cloak there, so you've got a cloak for everybody. This one is the only one where the torso isn't attached to the legs. There'll be a reason for that, and it'll probably fit on a specific horse, or it'll carry a specific weapon. You've always got to be aware of something like that. The cloaks and the stuff like that. We've got like a cavalry trumpet there. Where is it? There. Cavalry trumpet there. More arms. Weapons, what you can attach. So yeah, that looks to be quite a busy sprue with lots going on. And right at the top we've got lots more helms, which we can put on the top of the helmets. Right, so that's that one. Now this one is, he says knowingly, we don't say on this one typical, it just says big tricks, but we can see these are the regular troops. Put it down again. Starting with the troops, they're all in armour. Get 3 at the top and 3 more at the bottom. We come down, you've got again another selection of the heads, more heads, and 3 more of these troops. Pretty much similar poses, slight variation with leg movement I think there. Other than that, the same. Coming across we've got 8 of the shields, 4 at each side there, and then a huge selection of arms with, we've got the pilum there. We can see the pilum with its telltale notch just behind the thrower's arm, which used to bend once it struck the enemy's shield and made it difficult for him to move and advance. So we've got them. Pelham's. There's another two figures on this sprue up there sideways on what are they like? These are going to be velites because they've got no armour. So they're two more year velites. Again, another selection of weapons. We've got a couple holding, or at least one holding a sword, a couple more heads, a couple more shields, and a few more heads. And another hand, well, it looks more like a dagger, doesn't it? What is that? That hand's holding a dagger. So that's not bad at all. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 8 on there. That one's the same, so that's 16. And there's 2 more. So we're talking a total of 32 to make up your heavy infantry, your principes, your velite, your triarii, and of course the extra guys on the sprue to make up your velite. So all in all, I think that is pretty impressive. So I'll keep that whole sprue of horses. And the bag is now empty. So that was an unboxing of the Clash of Spears Roman boxed set. I'm quite impressed with what you get in it. The figures look lovely. I mean, you can't really see them great on camera. You know, there's nothing like actually touching them and feeling them, where you can actually feel where you're going to paint. You can feel the surfaces. Lovely, really is. And the folds in these tunics and things, yeah, you can see how good it's going to be. All the raised edges. Even an idiot like me should be able to paint these, not without too many problems. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into them. And this is the first set that I will paint up for the project. Give myself a Roman starter army, and then I'll do the Carthaginians. In fact, while I'm at it, I'll probably do an unboxing of the Carthaginians after this. I spoil you a lot, I really do, don't I? I'll spoil you and see what we've got in there. So I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now.